Welcome everybody to the Kalispell Warhawk Dynasty, where it's senior day, and we're playing our final home game of the series today. It's a little bittersweet as Kalispell is back home to take on Cal as we close the regular season here today. Both teams enter 9-2 on the season, but Cal opened 7-0 and have gone 2-2 in their last 4 games and have lost their starting quarterback Jeffrey Ramser for the entire season. Ramser was not only their starting quarterback, but he was also the team's leading rusher. So the Bears are in a pretty tough spot here as they travel to number 2 Kalispell. We're hoping we can make it back to the national championship. We'll have to see what happens here. It's the final home game, the season finale, and we're ready to get this one underway from Kalispell, Montana. And the Warhawks will open at the 25 after a touchback. There is one of his team's key seniors, quarterback Luke Irvin, playing his final game here in Kalispell. It is 1st and 10, 3 receivers on the field as the Warhawks will start in the air. Irvin under pressure, throws across the middle, and he's intercepted. It's Ollie Smith, and the Bears will take over after just one play. That is not at all how Luke Irvin wanted to start this game. It's his 13th interception as he just doesn't deliver this ball quite fast enough. The holes are tight against these good defenses. And Cal, in their number 1 ranked rush offense, take over with a very short field. The quarterback is Xavier Henry, and he'll throw underneath here, caught by Dane Walker for 9 yards. Henry has played sparingly this season, 25 pass attempts, 2 touchdown passes, and he's 2 for 2 to start the day as he finds Kevin Johnson for a gain of 15. Cal wants to make a statement early. On the ground here, Antoine Fletcher inside the 5. He picks up 4. Kalispell's defense usually very strong near the goal line, but Fletcher bounces this one outside and he finds the end zone, putting Cal in front very quickly here in the first quarter. That's a tough way to open against a very quality opponent. Kalispell, drive number 2 underway. They go to the running game now, and there's daylight for Matthew McNair, who gets outside for about 17 yards. McNair approaching 750 rushing yards on the year. Now facing pressure, throw underneath, hauled in, and Sherrod Edwards is out to the 45 of Cal with a gain of 10. Across midfield now, a new set of downs, and Jim Jackson gets his first carry and picks up 3. Not yet in field goal range. Big 3rd down here as Kalispell spreads the defense, and they keep it on the ground with Jackson. Cal not fooled whatsoever, and the Warhawks prepared to go for it, now on 4th and 8. Irvin drives the ball outside, and there's Edwards for a first down, 14-yard connection. Looks like they counted on going for it there the whole way. Matt Reddick checks in now. Haven't seen much of him lately. And this play fails. The shovel pass loses 3. Navarro motioned out. No one's covering him. There's a safety over the top, but Chambers makes the reception, and he's inside the 15. Last episode I mentioned, this is a game where we want to really get Chambers and Edwards going early on. Now in the red zone, Irvin facing pressure, and down he goes. That's a loss of 8. Justin Tucker right through the middle. That sets up a 3rd and 21, and they won't try to do too much on this one as Edwards is laid out for no gain, and Kalispell will kick. 7-3 here in the first quarter as Cal takes over, now at their 25, and go delayed. Here's some room. Fletcher up the middle for 9. Fletcher now a yard away from becoming the 3rd 1,000-yard rusher on the team this year. Henry on 3rd down, lost the football, and Ham has to scoop it up deep in the backfield. Markel Ingram delivered the hit on Xavier Henry, and he was not prepared whatsoever. Cal lucky that wasn't a touchdown the other way. Kalispell opens this possession empty. And on first down, here's Chambers underneath. And another big hit delivered after a 5-yard pickup. That's 2 for Edwards, 2 for Chambers already. On 3rd down, off the play action, wide open. Booth lowers the shoulders and drives through contact at the 40-yard line. He's a lot of fun after the catch. New set of downs. Jackson, following the lead of Davis, heads outside for about 8 yards, close to a 1st down. Warhawks on the move here, twin tight ends in the game. And rolling right, there's some room for Irvin as he tries to direct traffic and will keep this for a gain of 6, 1st down. Josh Vincent slot left on 1st down. And they go Jackson's way once again. Great blocking on the outside. Jackson turns the corner and is tripped up. A half-yard shy of the end zone. I thought he was going to get there. But it's goal to go, Kalispell, looking to punch it in. To the air on 1st down. It's a throw for Chambers. Touchdown. Kalispell in front. A very good touchdown possession here, and Chambers has touchdown number 5 on the season. The fans here in Kalispell love it. Warhawks have now recovered from a very bad opening sequence. 10-7. Henry met again and stopped in the backfield. It's Markel Ingram who ended last drive with that forced fumble. You will see some option out of this team. They do run some flex bone. It's a unique offense, and they'll settle underneath on 3rd down, well shy of the sticks, and that's another 3 and out. Kalispell's offense back to work here with good field position. Going delayed here, up the middle, and finding daylight! McNair inside the 30! He's gone! Touchdown! A 57-yard touchdown, and nobody got a hand on McNair. Just an easy run to the end zone with his offensive line doing a tremendous job. Of course, with that top flight speed, it doesn't take a ton of room to make a big difference. It's 17-7. Kalispell 17 unanswered as Fletcher is brought down, and Ingram has done it again. I don't know I've ever seen him make an impact like this. Every drive now he's making a big play. I'd keep an eye on number 90. 3rd and 3 for Xavier Henry. Floating outside, it's complete. And Hogan delivers the stiff arm, getting 14 yards. That's a big conversion here for Cal. On 1st and 10, open downfield, it's Kenneth Hogan once again. And he hauls this in for a gain of 24. Suddenly, it's the Cal passing game getting them downfield. 1st and 10, and intercepted. It's Anthony Payne. And Henry threw it right to him. He thought he had one-on-one coverage, but Payne was just sitting in the middle. Perfect play. That ends some Cal momentum. They're still down 10 as the Warhawks take over, and the quick pass is hauled in for a gain of 10 by Sherrod Edwards, and that's his 4th reception. 3rd and inches now. Counter for Jackson, and he's met behind the sticks and doesn't get there. He's brought down for a 3-yard loss. So the interception doesn't hurt Cal too bad, and Henry's going to lose more yardage to start this drive. This time the play is made by Matt Armstrong. 3rd and long for Cal. Single high safety, and Henry's going to take a shot here. Single coverage, and Jeffries almost pulled it down. He tried to pull off an Odell Beckham highlight right here. One-handed, but no football. That's all right. We'll get the football back here after a punt. Merville awaiting inside the 15. And he muffed it, and is taken out by Stan Carter. Carter tried to jump on the football. Merville was going to have it with room to run still, so Kalispell loses some field position there. They'll start inside their 15, and down goes Irvin. Good blitz by the Bears, and that's Ollie Smith, who had the interception earlier and has 6 tackles already. 3rd and 14, coverage tight down the field, and Irvin's taken down again at the 1-yard line. Kyle Wright matched up against Scott the right tackle, and we're lucky this wasn't a safety. Cal's defense has made some big plays on these last couple of drives, and now great field position. Henry flips to Fletcher. He's got room, and is stopped at the 30-yard line following a gain of 8. Crowding the line again, Henry, down he goes, and there's Trey Walker. They will not rule this a sack. So he's still waiting for number 40 in his career. On 3rd and 6, Henry finds Fletcher, and he has enough, getting 8. First down. Ball at the 26 of Kalispell. Here's Henry, only a 3-man rush, and they get to him! Sacked! Markel Ingram, what a play and what a half he's put together. It's possible his 4 best plays of the whole season are in this half. 3rd and 16, going for it all, and Rodgers can't pull it down. Those safeties can close the gap in a hurry, and they do it again. 3 more for Cal, ending the Kalispell scoring run. Here comes pressure on first down, and Irvin gets it to Jackson. He's in the open, into Cal territory, a 41-yard catch and run. That almost never happened. Had to really squeeze that throw in. Now a check down, and McNair's gonna spin ahead, and he'll have a first down. Very fast start to this drive. The clock no longer a concern at all. But we're down to 1:12, and Chambers makes another catch and has another Kalispell first down. That's 3 in a row. They motion out Ty Navarro once again, and on first down, Irvin steps up and meets the pressure head on. Sacked. Loss of 6. That's Ollie Smith. Backed up here, and they could still apparently get a first down, but on 2nd and 16, Irvin lobs it to the back of the end zone, and it's dropped by Josiah Jensen. And you can't throw it better than this. Over 3 defenders right there in the hands of Jensen. He just can't make the catch. 3rd and long for Irvin. Sidestepping the rush, breaking a tackle now, trying to get as far as he can. And he's stopped. So out comes the field goal team here. It is Brandon Hammond. And the short field goal is through. And Kalispell creates a 2-score lead once again going into half. So besides the first couple minutes of the ball game, it's been all Warhawks. So far, it would seem that Kalispell is up for the challenge against this Cal running game. They have not had any consistency, and you need that to be a top-flight rushing team. Cal down 10, starts the second half with possession, and Fletcher goes nowhere. We've constantly forced this team to throw the football where they're not at their best. And with a backup quarterback, Henry for Hogan. He comes back for it. Maybe lost a yard there, but he made the catch more of a sure thing. And it's 3rd down. Henry is drilled again, and they'll lose 4. Matt Armstrong with the hit, and that'll bring out the punt team. We've seen Kalispell spread the field a bit more today. They've had a different approach for Cal. On first down, open is Clemens in Cal territory. As Luke Irvin continues to spread the football around. Now they do go to a twin tight end look, and Jackson is taken down. That was read the whole way. 3rd and 14 now. Irvin's got the time, fires downfield, and Jensen can't hang on to this one either, and it's 4th down. You gotta give Cal's defense some credit. They're keeping this game as close as they can. Fletcher gets outside here as he runs away from Trey Walker and picks up 8. 2nd down and 2. Henry flips it to Fletcher. He's got the first and more, taken down by Jeffries. So even when they do have these solid running plays, they're not getting the big gains. Henry hit again in the backfield, and there's Trey Walker, another tackle for loss. This is exactly where you want this offense. Pressure on the way and dumped off to Fletcher. He's brought down on first contact by Stan Carter, and it's 4th down. 20-10 as Kalispell takes over. McNair starts this drive. All the way outside here with the speed as he gets to the corner and picks up 13 yards. 92 yards on just 5 carries for McNair. 3rd and 4, and the quick throw is incomplete. As Edwards lost his balance here, he was hit by the linebacker, and that kind of threw off the whole play. So once again, Cal's defense gets off the field here in a 10-point game. Here's the kick by Dominique Day, and fair catch signal, then Cal falls on the loose football. A very big break there. Bears down 10 at the 18, starting with Henry to the left, flips for Ham, one of their 3 1,000-yard rushers, and we've hardly seen Sean Ham today. Split backfield on second down. The fake. Henry's taken down by Armstrong again in the backfield. We have so many tackles for loss today. On third down, here comes the pressure. Henry, he gets rid of it. Single coverage, deep downfield, and it's picked off by DeMarcus Williams. Another great safety play. The way we run our defense, we need our safeties to make plays, and they show time and time again they can do that. Great year for the true freshman DeMarcus Williams. And now Jackson on the counter, breaks a tackle, and has his best run of the day. Let's see if the Warhawks can build up this lead now. Plate fake on first down, and there goes Irvin. No one really near him, and he'll keep it, getting out of bounds with a gain of 8. Vincent in the game now, 3 wide on first down, and the quick throw is hauled in. Josh Vincent for 20 yards, and another Kalispell first down. Navarro in the game, and Jackson running inside, through a defender, taken down inside the 20. In the red zone once again, 3rd and 5 for Luke Irvin. Time in the pocket, across the middle, a leaping catch, and Vincent fights to the end zone. Touchdown! Mr. Third Down does it again. A long developing play, but the offensive line gave Irvin a perfect pocket, and Vincent, as he has for years, delivers. 27-10 against this struggling Bears offense. Henry finds daylight on first down, but a good tackle made by Red. Cal's only touchdown came after that first play interception. Henry keeps this one and picks up the first down. That is a gain of 7. Picking up the pace here as Cal needs a lot to go their way with not much time to do it. And Henry is stopped again for no gain. On we go to the 4th quarter. No deep safeties. Here comes Red. Picked up, tipped, and nearly picked off by Payne. Somebody got a hand on that, and it's 4th down. Cal's going to go for it. Expect pressure out of Kalispell. They bring 5. Henry on 4th down is intercepted by Elliott Red, the star senior safety. That is number 5 on the year for Red, and the Warhawks will take over, looking to put the finishing touches on this game. Running here, Jackson on 2nd down. Good tough running, securing the football 5 yards. 3rd and 2 for Kalispell. Another counter. This time McNair is dropped for a loss, and that was read perfectly again by Ollie Smith. So it's still a 17-point game. It's within reach for Cal, but they have to reach a level they haven't all day. Here's Walker across the middle. Good pitch and catch there, 13 yards. Here's the flex bone look once again, 3rd and 7. To the air, Henry lobs, and Williams knocks it away. 4th down again for Cal. Red and Williams sitting back deep. Henry, he's got time. Dumps off to Ham, and he won't get there. Kalispell forces a turnover on downs. Great effort today by this defense. Here's McNair, stretching to the outside and staying in bounds to keep that clock running. 3rd down and short. Davis leads the way, and Jackson again can't get there. 3rd and short has been awful for Kalispell today. And despite the effort of Cal's defense, their offense just hasn't been able to respond. Here's Hogan, ruled out of bounds. And they're going to challenge that. So let's take a second look. He Makes the catch here. Does the left toe drag before going out of bounds? They overturn it. So Cal gets the first down. Henry in trouble, falls ahead, and is sacked. And that will go to Rayshawn McNeil. 3rd and long again. They just can't avoid these. Henry for Rogers inside the 20. Beautiful strike. 1st and 10. Inside 3 minutes. Henry for Roberts. Brought down. And the clock continues to run. 3rd down and goal. Roberts met. Denied. At the 1, it's 4th and goal. Kalispell looking for a goal line stand. 4th down of the day, and Ham is in. Touchdown Bears. But it's still a 10-point game. Can they recover the onside kick? It's Chambers who picks it up, and Kalispell takes over. 2 minutes to go, trying to run this game to the end. Deep in the backfield, that's Jackson. Up the middle here with room, and Jackson has the first down. But now he's down, and Kalispell will lose their top running back here late in the game. McNair is in, outside, he makes a move and runs for another first down, and that is going to do it for this one, everybody. Another successful senior day, and Luke Irvin takes a knee, securing a win, his final win here in Kalispell as the senior quarterback. 27-17 is the final. Matthew McNair is your player of the day. He had the big 57-yard touchdown early on, and this is a very solid win against a good team. Kalispell really dominated this game after Cal went up early. Cal's defense never really looked comfortable in this game, and I think that 27-17 doesn't really show how one-sided this game truly played out. But very good way to end the season, and we have just one game left now here in year 14. And I've talked about this in some recent streams, but in case you aren't aware, my plan is to basically end the series after this season, but to actually finish everything up. We're not doing a long-term sim. Instead, I'd like to do a multi-part docu-series of sorts, going through each season individually and trying to tell the story of a whole season in one video, so you can still see players like Sherrod Edwards and Matthew McNair finish their careers, but in a new, unique format that I want to experiment with. So we really have one more game, and we end here number 2 in the country. We lost a couple games, we had a few tough weeks, but we closed very strong. Now, we don't get a conference championship week, so all we can do is look ahead to our bowl game. Jason Brothers from Wisconsin had a big game against us. He is the Heisman Trophy winner. And our final game will be in the Rose Bowl against Utah. So we actually dropped to number 3 conference championship week. That's the big disadvantage of not being in a conference, is we just don't get any control that week. And Wisconsin beat Michigan, they beat us, so I have no problem with them being ranked higher than us. Texas we did defeat, but that was early in the year, and we lost 2 games to their 1. So I can't really argue here with the standings. We finished number 3 with Wisconsin in the national championship. That means no Big Ten team in the Rose Bowl, so we are the next in line. And we get the Pac-12 champs, Utah, to close out the series. I was kind of hoping we'd see another national championship potentially, but the Rose Bowl is the second best bowl game that there is for us. And we have some history with that game before. Of course, winning the Rose Bowl, going undefeated, is how the Kalispell Dynasty really began and led to 3 consecutive national championships. So that era has obviously closed. It's been a different era, not quite as successful, but we have a chance to go and defeat Utah and add one more trophy to the trophy case. So Utah lost a couple games earlier in the year. They come in pretty hot. They have a great quarterback in Eric Bates, who brought in a ton of hardware this season. Maxwell, Walter Camp, O'Brien Awards. He wants a Rose Bowl to go with them. The rest of the roster just seems kind of solid. So I think we have a big talent advantage, but we'll just have to see how this all plays out. I'm excited for our finale here, and I hope you all have enjoyed this season and the end of this series. When it comes to the docuseries I've talked about, I will be including gameplay in there, as I'm going to actually watch some games, just let them play out. I'll record them and then edit them later on, but I won't be playing those games myself. So it's just going to be a fun way to wrap everything up and to still see the stories for these players end. It's always tough to end a series like this because it never feels convenient, but that's one way to make it happen that I think will be pretty satisfying, and it'll be fun to experiment with that format. And I'll be working on that once we get this year wrapped up. So, big bowl game on the way, everybody. Hoping we can go out with a big win. And that's going to do it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe to the channel. This series is almost wrapped up, but we have a big game left. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again soon.